News 18. We're welcoming you back now with the photo and the story of Chandrababu Naidu, the former Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, taken into custody on Saturday morning. Remember, the allegation against him is that the TDP chief, while he was the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, misappropriated funds. Now, the state skill development scam, as it's being called, and the allegations, those very much continue as the Special Anti-Corruption Bureau Court is yet to decide on the petition filed by the former Chief Minister, in which he's seeking permission for a house arrest instead of being placed in jail. On the other hand, the Andhra Pradesh CID has filed a new petition at the same ACB court, or the Anti-Corruption Bureau Court. They're asking for a prisoner in transit warrant to probe Naidu in connection with a separate Amravati Inner Ring Road case. Now, while Naidu's son, Nara, remember he was on a Padyatra across the state, he's lashed out at the current Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister, Jagan Reddy. He's called him a psycho. The YSRCP, which is the current Chief Minister's party, is hitting back at the TDP. Remember, in Andhra Pradesh, these are the two key parties, YSRCP and the Telugu Desam, the TDP party. And Andhra Pradesh is headed into elections in just a few months. Now, we will connect with a reporter to understand more. But as we speak, protests have been taking place across the state despite prohibitory orders already being in place. Senior leadership of the TDP, the former Chief Minister's party, was taken into preventative detention. Let's take a quick look now at some pointers, then we'll go over to a reporter to understand more. As we said already, the CID is seeking 5-day custodial interrogation of Chandrababu Naidu. They have at points said that he is not coordinating. As you can see here, they've said Naidu is non-cooperative and evasive. Now, for his part, Naidu is saying that he is getting targeted, particularly just a few months before elections. Now, the allegation against him, remember, is that he fraudulently projected costs. This is about a 371 crore scam. The allegation is that his government misappropriated funds that were meant for unemployed youth to develop their skills. That money, according to the allegations, was diverted to shell companies. Naidu's, of course, denied all those allegations. He said he's being targeted just a few months before elections come because the current YSRCP government is threatened by his party, the TDP, coming back into power. Now, the interrogation, according to the CID, is the key to tracing missing files in this entire case. We also know, we'll bring you the next point, that as you can see, Naidu and TDP were major beneficiaries, is the allegation again that the CID is making in this entire story, that it's Naidu and the TDP, as we told you, that misappropriated those funds, directed them instead to shell companies that were run by employees of Siemens. Now, my colleague Swastika, who is with us from the state, and my colleague, as you can see on the right side, our legal correspondent Ananya, he's with us. We'll go over to both of them for perspective on this story. First, we'll go over to Swastika. Swastika, if we could come to you first for the latest developments. What is the temperature across the state? If you could then tell us more about what the Andhra Pradesh CID is asking for and what Naidu has argued over the last few days, please.
Well, very good morning to you, Toya, and to our viewers here on CNN News 18. Political temperatures, of course, is simmering with the TDP workers eager to stage protests, but there is heavy clampdown as far as the state police is concerned. As you may be aware that Section 144, or as in prohibitory orders, are in place in Rajahmundry and in and around the central prison area, as well as in several areas including Vijayawada, to rein in protesters. And that's why ever since Mr. Naidu's arrest episode came to the fore on the 9th of September, protests have been erupting, but the police has done heavy clampdown on all the protesters, detaining most of them. On the 9th of September, remember, TDP leaders were also taken into house arrest, but for now, no leader is under house arrest, but there is tight security in all the potential zones where there could be protests, and based on the intel reports. Now, Nara Lokesh, remember, held his first political press conference, in fact, yesterday, where he lashed out at Jagan Mohan Reddy, calling him a complete psycho. And he also went on to say that his father is in jail because of the extreme political vendetta politics that is being played by Jagan Mohan Reddy in a bid to tarnish the image of Naidu and other political leaders alike. He's also, in fact, thanked leaders like Mamata Banerjee, who has condemned the arrest and said that this is a clear-cut case of political vindication, something vendetta, in fact, fact which is evident to everybody. He's also accused Jagan Mohan Reddy of manipulating the system, saying that Jagan himself is mired in several corruption cases. He's a CM who's a criminal, he's out on bail, and now he's also managing his cousin brother Avinash Reddy, who's accused of murdering his own uncle Vivekananda Reddy. He's also gone on to say that even I am now being roped into different political scams. These are all fabricated cases, but the TDP is only going to emerge stronger. That's the word that's coming in from Nara Lokesh, a son of TDP chief N. Chandrababu Naidu, who is literally the man in crisis at the moment, and also a big testing time for him, even as the TDP goes through perhaps one of its biggest challenges that it has faced in the last 40 years.
A quick follow-up for you. Could you just tell us how is the state, how are the people of the state reading these developments? They've seen the current chief minister also go to jail in the past. How do they read these developments?
Well, first things first, this has come as a big shocker and a big setback for the TDP supporters, because 73-year-old Naidu being sent to jail is something which is unimaginable. Yes, Mr. Naidu's names had surfaced in the past in various scams. These are all on the basis of allegations, remember, leveled by the political opponents of Mr. Naidu. But this is the first time that he has been sent to jail, and this is being seen as a big, as Mr. Lokesh put it, speed breaker for the party. But he also went on to say that this is a temporary speed breaker, and that the party will...
Let me just very quickly go over now to our colleague, our legal correspondent, Ananya Bhatnagar. Ananya, we know that the former chief minister has been sent to 14 days of judicial remand. What does his legal fight look like now?
Well, definitely, the legal fight is continuing before, in fact, the special ACB court. And what we have also been told is that if at all there is no favorable order passed by the ACB court, immediately a move would be made to the higher court, that is the AP High Court. But at the same point of time, the document that we have managed to access here at CNN News 18, a very, very crucial document with regards to, wherein 5 days of custodial interrogation of N. Chandrababu Naidu has been sought. This makes it very, very clear and categorical that, the CBCID is wanting to grill Chandrababu Naidu in this particular case. And very clearly what has been stated in this particular case is, and I quoted from, in fact, that particular application that we have managed to access, is that there was a misappropriation of over 3,821 crores. And in fact, Naidu was the one who was at the helm of it, who had, by conniving with the officials and conspiring with them, had done this misappropriation of funds. The major beneficiaries were not only Naidu himself, but also, in fact, his family members and TDP workers. But how much of does this, stand before the court? How much of it does make good before the court? Because there has to be a reply that will be filed by a Naidu side on this particular application that has been filed by